I want this part of my chest like literally an inch thicker at least. Obviously, once I get there, I'll probably want it to be even bigger. But main idea is I want my upper chest to jump out at you and literally fucking scare you. So that's all I got. Let's get in the car, get home, start grubbing, and jeez. Also start studying. Let's not think about that. All right. Now that was a nice little freaking pump. Today was kind of weird for me. Usually, it's hard to distract me before I start my lift. Now I don't mind being in here for like an extra hour and a half talking to somebody, or if there's a little posse and we're all just kind of walking around, whatever. Everybody's done lifting. It's kind of just like a hangout spot in a way. Of course, after the workout's over, you know. But I don't know. Today I was talking to one of my dudes in there, and I was going on for like 30 minutes. He was done, and I hadn't started yet. But usually it's the other way around. Usually I wait until I'm finished before I start yapping. But whatever, whatever. I took a little bit extra long with my warm up too. I usually don't show it, just because it's kind of, there's not really much to say when I'm warming up. I just do some tricep push downs, some rotator cuff activations, like, you know, when you grab like a light pair of dumbbells in front of the dumbbell rack and you sit here and you do these, really just kind of get my whole shoulder joint warmed up. And then when I'm on the cables, some rows too. I want my back to be nice and activated so I can have a stable base to press from. I'm sure any power lifter worth their salt, when they hear me say that, they're like, yeah, he knows what he's saying, right? And then some, you know, cable presses just to make sure my pecs are nice and warm. Going through that whole process, apart from the fact that it just makes me feel better when I'm pressing, just, I mean, it feels better to be warmed up before you throw any crazy weight around. I think that goes without saying. But it also kind of, it'll tell me if anything's a little funky. Like, my right chest has a history of being a little fucked up. One time when I was younger, I say younger, it was only like 2 years ago. This was back, I feel like I've told this story before, but I'll bring it up again. I'd say this was my worst pec injury